on dealing with people. You are listening to The Competitor's Brain. This is episode number 29, and I am Lauren Fox. Now, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. And when he wrote Meditations, that was never intended to be published for everybody else. That was written for himself, not for us. And we're fortunate that it survived because it is really one of the cornerstones of Stoic philosophy. And I will say this, if you want more to dive in a little bit deeper into Stoicism, you can also check out Ryan Holiday's Daily Stoic podcast as well as the website. There's a ton of valuable information there. But at the beginning of book 2 of Meditations, Marcus Aurelius writes about people and our relationships with them. People are outside of our control, but our relationships of them are very within our control, as are our relationships to their behavior and our reactions to their behavior. What he says is this: when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I've seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. And so none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together, like feet, hands, and eyes, like the 2 rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are obstructions. It's a beautiful passage, an interesting way to think about dealing with people, but realistically, what it comes down to is the fact that people are going to be out of your control. How they are is going to be out of your control. And the way he describes people at the beginning of it, meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly, those are not good things. But also within that is the fact that people can also be positive influences on our lives. But we have to sort of keep our expectations of people in check. And there's a great quote, I don't know if you've watched Ted Lasso, but it is worth your time. Great quote from Leslie Higgins on the show where he says, human beings are never going to be perfect, Roy. The best that we can do is to keep asking for help and accepting it when you can. And if you keep doing that, you will always be moving toward better.